are going to request all the foreign delegates to come up on the stage.
Namaste. It's my great honor to be here among these extinguished delegates. We hear there's 50 countries, and it grows each year. The opening remarks was giving thanks to us for making our journey here, saying it was hard. But what is hard? We were honored to be invited. What I give respects to is a great country, Bharat, who held in its cradle the ancient wisdom of yoga and waited thousands of years for the rest of the world to be ready. Now we see the world is opening, awakening to this ocean of wisdom that's inherent in the endless scriptures that have come out of Bharat. This is what takes the challenge, that this great country has held this knowledge until we say in the rest of the world, please, we are ready. We serve as rivers of knowledge, flowing from this great ocean of knowledge in Bharat. In each incarnation, there's a different purpose. Some incarnations, you might have been pulled in to a temple, to a cave, inside yourself. But this time, this Jama is calling on us all. We can just look around and see the turbulence in the world. We can see we're on the cusp of a big change. And we know that yoga can lead that change, but it takes each one of us to be vehicles of this great knowledge, of this universal knowledge that is the only true medicine, the only true knowledge that will bring the world together. Until then, people will be separated. Yoga itself means union. And may each of us as delegates, and may we inspire even more and more with every year for this incredible Global Yoga Summit, to come together, be together, share together, and then go out into the world and light every single candle we can find. This is the goal of yoga. It's to take it in, but it's to reflect the great Parama Atman. Everyone is an Atman. Everyone is a river. Everyone is a ray of the great sun. May we all look at this life and see something is going on the planet. Why, after thousands of years, finally, outside of India, we are practicing yoga? It can only be because this is an important part, important stage, important moment in life, and may we take it by its reins, and may we go forth and be beacons of life and give thanks to the great Bharat for holding this knowledge until the world was ready. But now we must do our duty and share it throughout the world. I've been fortunate to, as a young child, begin self-inquiry. Who am I? Where did I come from? Where was I before here? I was also very fortunate that the universe spoke back to me and gave me yoga from inside out, where 1,200 mudras flowed spontaneously. An entire yoga called Tri-Yoga has flowed forth and has continued for 45 years to this date. This is because yoga is universal. Yoga is the ultimate truth. And we are all extremely blessed to have this knowledge passing through our mind, but may we pass it through others. This is the goal of the Global Yoga Summit. Again, it's my great honor to be here among these dignitaries. It's my great privilege to represent each of you, to be given this title of chief guest, because we all are chief guests in this realm of yoga. Thank you all very much for this opportunity to be here today and to shine in yoga.
Namaste, everyone. Before I start, I invite you all to close your eyes just for a few seconds. Close your eyes and remember the last time you were most at peace, last time you were most happy, you were smiling, your body language was positive. And now place your right hand on your heart. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, bring the image, the feeling of Shri Lord Ganesha to your heart. May he remove all obstacles for every yogi in this world. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurme Deva Sarvakayeshu Sarvada. And before you open your eyes, please flaunt the most important muscle all of us humans have, our smiles. Namaste to everyone. I come all the way from Hong Kong to such an important, very meaningful platform organized by Sri Baba. Thank you. Guru Rendraji, thank you so much for having this global platform for not just bringing internal yoga, but external yoga that we can see all across the globe today. In Hong Kong, me and my wife, we run a medical and holistic clinic. My wife deals with the medical patients, being a medical doctor. I deal with patients who are going through mental health, anxiety, depression, stress. Did you know it's the biggest killer of us humans today, even more than smoking? And people who are on the brink of suicide as well. This is very important because what I find is very common with these patients is everything is diverted externally. I work with patients who have addictions, gambling, smoking, all these drugs addictions, drinking as well. But what I find is everything is external. It's directed externally. They blame everyone except for themselves. But yoga is the union internally for our mind, our body, our spirit. When there's misalignment, when there's addictions, usually we find there is not any yoga internally. You may be in a 5-star resort, your body may be there, but your mind will be back at work. Your mind will be on the phone. You're not able to enjoy that moment. Yoga can do that for you. It can make you enjoy this present moment, just like I am now. So what I do for my patients, before I dictate any medication, I say meditation is your cure. And meditation follows the path of dhyana in yoga. Dhyana is the state. Not even meditation can translate what dhyana is about. Dhyana is the state of being. Just like I'm talking now, it's a meditation itself. And dharana. Dharana is the other path of yoga, which is concentration. Now, let me tell you a story about a yogi very quickly, because I know time and energy is very crucial. You can manipulate energy, but you cannot buy back time. Not even a billionaire can buy you what happened yesterday. So remember that. And I want to tell you a story of a yogi who was once on paper a 20-year mining engineer. Everything on paper was sound. Materialistically, he had the best car, best few properties in his 20s, and he was on the brink of suicide. There are 3 lessons all of us humans will go through, at least once in our lifetime. Broken heart, empty pockets, and a loss of a loved one. So it's time to understand that self-realization is the way. And so this yogi who was an engineer was on the brink of suicide due to a heartbreak. And he had no idea what is happening. He was in depression and he was having these thoughts. What saved him, what saved his life, was a very powerful dream that night. One night, he said, if nothing changes, the next morning you'll be gone from this earth. What happened that night was a dream of Lord Shiva, meditating in dhyana. Now, not everyone will have a dream, such a powerful one like this, but that dream turned everything for him. That morning, tears were flowing down his cheeks uncontrollably. what happened was a profound shift internally. Then came the path of yoga for him, yoga. And then he learned 112 different meditation techniques for dhyana, dharana, and came back to Australia, and he started teaching meditation, yoga in maximum security prisons and drug and alcohol rehab centers, because those were the external environments where people needed the most. And having gone through these sessions in such extreme environments like drug and alcohol rehab centers and maximum security prisons, there was a profound freedom inside him. He'd already been cured. But the main idea is, we all have a main door in a house, right? You can't call a main door, you can't call a house without a main door. You have to have a main door in a house. So in the same way, everyone has to have yoga in a house. You can't call a house without yoga. And that's my message today.
Chidambarai vidmahe, divya rupaya dhimahe, tanno sambha prachodayat. So I have been traveling all over the world. When I started when I was in 21 years old, it was just incident in touch with yoga. When I started when I was 8 years old, with my family, my father, my grandfather, it comes like that. It's not, I didn't learn everything like only from the universities or just the books. It's come from the blood, we can say that. So when I travel all over the world, I've seen different kinds, different part of the yoga. Then I decided to give a complete Sanatana route with a basic route, what we have in Indian blood, so in all over the world. Then I made all the different branches in Vietnam, and I wanted to give the real root of the yoga, so I bring all the Indian masters, especially from Karnataka. We have more than 900 to 1,000 yoga instructors in Vietnam, all from the Karnataka. So it's really proud moment. So for me, especially for me, it's my proud moment, so that all the Kannadigas, they're in Vietnam, they're taking a real essence of yoga, what we have learned here, which is really wonderful. And even in Vietnam only, I'm the first Indian to create the Guinness World Records in Vietnam, and 5 world records in Japan. And I'm the first master to create the particular yoga therapy for the cerebral palsy in Australia. It's all because, not because of only me, because of all the Gurujis, all the standing here, all the sitting here, all the blessings. And the last time I met Yogi Devaraji, it was a wonderful moment. We didn't know each other before. We didn't know anything, but just when we connected, it was really like a magnet. It's a bonding is real, it was completely tight, and I cannot express just only by words. It was wonderful, and he showed the real way of how we can build the Indian community and how we can make the Indian traditional in different parts of the world, not only Vietnam, in different parts of the world. That's the only one point touched to my heart. I told him that this is the best part of what you give to me, and we will continue this legacy in every corner of the world, in different yogis. We can send all the different yogis in every part of the world. So we can train that, we can send it from his blessings, and we're going to do it. And also one more thing, and I'm going to invite all of you to come to Vietnam whenever you get the time, and we're going to make it. And also we're going to make some events also. And recently we make one event, and Kaliji also, she was there, and we make a big event there also. And we're going to make next year, and also I will talk with Yogi Devaraji also. So we'll make it, and will happen the biggest one here also. Here and there we make it exactly the bonding, Vietnam and also India. And we make it each and every corner also, and we'll start with Vietnam first. Thank you, and thank you very much. Namaste.
Today, we are all here to celebrate the International Conference of Yoga. I always say, yoga for health, yoga for wealth, and yoga for happiness. That means, and now yoga for peace and yoga for everything. I think the real meaning of why all the 52 countries or all the other countries we are congregated here to spread the message of yoga to each and every one in the world and in the universe. Thereby to bring happiness and peace to each and every one on this universe. Only my request to all the delegates who have come here, at least can we spread the yoga to 25% of the population of your country in the next 25 years? If we make an effort to spread the yoga to 25% of the population each of the country, in the next 10 years there is no war. Everybody there is a peace, everywhere there is happiness. That should be our objective of this conference. Thank you so much. All the best to all of you. May God bless you all to bring peace and happiness to the entire world. Thank you so much.
We have a word in Veda, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, whole world is a one family. And this is proven by Yogiji. Now we can see whole world is sitting here, and we are going to promote the yogic science, which is, we call this is a who I am, ko I am, kaun who I am. So we are searching who I am and why we are here. Like Adikuru Shankaracharya say, ko I am, kaun ho tum, ko I am, ato. And let me announce this also. We are opening a branch of Yoga University of America in Mauritius. I already spoke to my ministers in Mauritius, the Higher Education Commission, and immediately I will set a Yoga University, a branch of Yoga University in Mauritius, and we are planning also on August to invite all the yogis in Mauritius, because Mauritius is a very beautiful country. I don't say India is not, but Mauritius is a very beautiful country, nature, and I hope I invite you all in August. I will let you know the date. We will make a big conference, same like this, and a workshop on the yoga. Thank you very much.
Om yaschitta santatalaya salaya pradishto yastu prabhanjana vidhana rato hatassa yo mantra murti vasaga satu mantra yogo yaschitta vritti rahita sahiraja yoga. Namaskar to everyone. Namaskar. Namaskar from Nepal. We are all together, 46 people came here to in this summit. So very happy. Thank you, Devraji, and all the team, all the people, and Des, Kali Mataji. Yoga karmasu kausalam. Stand in front of the mirror and smile. Learn smile. If you are happy, you can make happy other people also. Yoga is the Raja Vidya actually. Kevalam Raja Yogaya Hatha Yogo Prasichyate. Many people think Hatha Yoga means you do something forcefully. Asana and Satkarma is the Hatha Yoga. The mainly Hatha Yoga is breathe exercise actually. Hatham bina Raja Yogo. Raja Yogam bina hatha nasiddhe tatato yugma manispatte samabhyased. Without hatha yoga, Raja Yoga can't be success. That's why yogis people are Sushma Vedi. There are Lekhya Vedas, written Vedas, Pathya Veda, recite Vedas, but the yogi people are Sushma Vedi. That's why it's called Agam Sampradaya. Yoga means there are two big wings, Nigam and Agam. The people who are doing yoga means they are following the Agama, because Agama only the Nibriti Marga, renunciation Marga. So, Kailase Shivasya Vasati, Agam has come from the Kailash. Lord Shiva said to the Parvati, that is the yoga. My dear friend, Prem Shah, he has been running Om Japa Dhyana program there. And we got 46 people came together. Thank you for inviting. Thank you. This is our second time we came to Bangalore. I thanks to the Bangalore also. Thank you very much.
योगस्थ कुरुकर्माणि संतोक सा धनंजय सिद्ध सिद्ध समभूतम समतम युजते. This statement I have used in my life. And next thing, Omkaram bindu samyuktam nityam dhyayanti yogina kamaddam mokshedam chaiva omkaraya namanava. Actually, we are using the Om Jap Dhyan, which includes the 3 types of meditation, Om meditation, which is the use of the 27 sutras of Patanjali Yoga Darshans of Samadhi path, which is very important. Always do 20 minutes in our virtual program. Tomorrow in my session, technical session, we shall do practically, physically tomorrow. Yeah. We shall see our activities. And I have done the research also. What's its impact in the stress, anxiety, and depression, especially taking the database, not only verbally. I've taken the data also. And next is the very interesting meditation, music meditation, which is also the use of 35 sutras of Samadhi path same, and which is also very interesting. We do all daily 10 minutes in a group, very interesting. And third meditation is prana meditation, which is the use of 51 number of sadhana path. That is the 4th type of the pranayama here, according to the Patanjali Rishi. And that is the Swaspa Swast Dhyan. If you do the Swaspa continuously, focusing on the Swas, and at the last, this is the best way and effective way to gain to attach the soul to Supreme Soul. So, yoga is not only physical exercise, it's a mental exercise also. More than it's the spiritual gain here. There are 2 types of happiness. Material happiness, just looking, and that is spiritual happiness from the yoga. And we achieve the actual peace, actual ananda, this bliss, and actual harmony also. And then we have the different positions, means different situations, obstacle situation. In that situation also, we can be happy. I am happy. In my life, many difficulties also happened. Even last year, 1 year past, my life member died. In that case also, I condemned myself. This is the use of my yoga in my life. Thank you.